Good evening, everyone. It finally happened, the full blowout for Nintendo Switch 2. I'm pretty excited for it. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick ramble video. I'm gonna make a few videos out of this presentation because there was a shit ton of information that was given out. Games, hardware, software, gimmicks, and all that. So for this video specifically, I want to focus more so on the hardware side and the gimmicks that will be presented in this new system. So starting off, we opened the trailer with the Mario Kart presentation, which I will leave for a different video. But we shortly after get into the new gimmick of the Nintendo Switch 2 hardware. First, we'll start off with the C button and what that functionality looks like. So what it turned out to be, it wasn't for dual screen, it wasn't for community. I mean, it wasn't C for connect, it wasn't C for cast, it wasn't C for community. It was actually C for chat. And we're gonna have in-game voice chat finally, couple generations later. Even though Nintendo announced this is a new feature, I'm like, this has been a feature since like 2006, I think. But yeah, so we're gonna have in-game voice chat, and I think it's gonna be limited to, unfortunately, to your friends only and family members within the Nintendo membership package. Well, you can basically talk to in-game to anybody with your on your friends list, and then you don't. The cool thing is similar to like the Xbox 360. You don't have to be playing the same game, and or whatnot. But that did kind of like take the wind out of my sail when I found out that you can't really talk to like strangers online. I understand the reason why, it's safety for children and all that stuff, but let the parents deal with that shit. I want to be able to be able to socialize a bit more online or whatever, but fuck it, I guess it's just a me problem. If anything, there's Discord and there's whatchamacallit, all these other social media apps that you can use. But I am glad that they stepped away from the Nintendo Switch app, so you don't have to do voice chat through through your cell phone, because you don't want to be killing the battery of your cell phone and your Switch at the same time. It seems kind of counterproductive. And the way you're going to be communicating with somebody is that Nintendo Switch is going to have a built-in microphone, where even if you're sitting pretty far away, couple feet away, the microphone in the Switch 2's hardware will catch on. Like for example, you're playing dock mode, and also showed like a quick snippet of like somebody using a blender in the background, and apparently it has like noise cancellation, where like it's able to filter out your voice and background as opposed to background noise, and it's able to kind of like phase it out. That way they only catch your voice when you're communicating with others. And then so not only will we be able to communicate through our voice, but also, speaking of staying on topic, I really hope though, even though we have that microphone functionality, we still able to like use like proprietary headsets in order to talk to people online, because even though that microphone's able to filter out voices against like background noise like blenders, footsteps, doors slamming or whatever, I don't want it to like pick up somebody else's voice and mine or whatever. I would be able to, I guess, just have a solo experience. So hopefully, just like how in the Nintendo Switch 1, your wireless earbuds eventually got added onto the Switch 1 as a software update for the hardware. Hopefully we'll be able to use headset microphones to communicate with people, and I think the Pro controller also has a built-in microphone. I know it has a C button, but going back to the communication, so we won't be able to just communicate with our voices, but also the Switch 2 as a separate accessory will have the Nintendo Switch camera, which you're able to share your screen with other people, and then like it was basically like a an early 2000s Connect, where you're able to share your screen and you're able to like see what your friends are playing, and as well as your friends. It's able to like, I guess, green screen your face and body, so like you won't see like the background of like my bedroom or whatever. You'll just see like, as a background, you'll see just like what the game you're currently playing. It was pretty laggy and choppy and low resolution for like a 2025 hardware system. But I understand like not wanting to use up RAM for just to see other people's gameplay. But and I guess it's kind of nice to just take a peek at what they're doing or whatever. I won't be using that as much, but also like I mentioned, it's kind of like the Kinect, also in the sense that you're able to use the camera functionality in certain games like Mario Party Jamboree, which I'll get into more in a later video. So yeah, so the C button is for communication or chat or party chat, whatever. Finally, took 2 generations, but the Switch is finally caught up to the 360. Not even, because even like the the UI hub for friends and party chat and game chat was still more intuitive than what we have at least shown currently by the Switch 2. But that's not here nor there. So another thing is so the other gimmick is mouse mode. So it is confirmed that there is going to be a mouse mode, and certain games are going to take advantage of the mouse mode, like for example Mario Party Jamboree. And there's going to be this wheelchair game that I'll talk about more in a later video, that you're able to like roll your 2 Joy-Cons or whatever, like if you're actually like rolling your wheels. Finally, 10-year-old me is getting some representation. But also another game, I guess this is kind of on the hardware side, there's gonna be like a tech demo-ish game that's kind of like an interactive game where you're on the Joy-Con, kind of like a Sims game. But the shitty thing is, I don't get why Nintendo did this, but it's not a packing game. It's basically a tech demo that shows you all the intricacies of the Switch 2, but they're selling it to you in a separate package. Even if they only sell it to you for $20, that should have been a packing game. Similar to how in the Switch 1 days, 1-2 Switch should have been a packing game. I don't know if their profit margin would have taken a hit, but like at least their PR would have gotten a boost from that or whatever. That's kind of like on the hardware side, but and so another thing is going to the system itself, the Switch 2 in handheld mode will have a 1080p screen, 7.9 inches, which is pretty awesome. And the surprising thing, one of the rumors that I heard that I didn't believe, is that the screen itself is going to be it's 120 hertz refresh rate. But even then, I don't believe many games will be able to take advantage of that high refresh rate. Maybe some indie games, but it is cool that it's there. Also, the Switch in handheld mode will be able to support HDR, which you'll get more vibrant colors, which is always sweet and nice to have. What else? Okay, so the dock actually you can upres. The rumors were true. They didn't explain the intricacies, where like they're not saying it was DLSSR or Nintendo specific upresing. They don't really do, like I mentioned in a previous video, they're not really known for doing that since like the GameCube days. But they did announce that there will be a 4K edition, or not 4K edition. When you dock your Switch onto the dock, some games will be able to take advantage and up-res to 4K resolution. Like for example, they gave the example of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, where you're able to up-res from 1080p 120 hertz to 4K resolution 60 hertz. So similar to like the base PlayStation 5, where you have your fidelity mode and then your performance mode. But yeah, it's pretty sweet that Nintendo at least is nipping at the heels of current gen games. And I mentioned I will be talking about current gen games later, but yeah, there's a lot of heavy hitters such as like Elden Ring, which a lot of people predicted, including myself, so pat on my back for that. Cyberpunk 2077, and I'll leave the rest for later, but yeah, I will kind of spoil. Even in this direct, it got me to choke up a bit. Yeah, that Kirby Air Ride teaser, sequel teaser, like, I don't know, it was a brief cinematic trailer, but that, like, I felt that shit. I haven't felt emotions from a real raw emotions from a video game trailer in a long ass time. And the thing is, I don't really like doing reaction videos. For one, I'm never screaming and pounding the table. I feel, and if I try doing that, that'd be pretty disingenuous. The most thing I've gotten, like, reaction wise, is like I'll have a big ass grin on my face, but I kind of regret not recording my reaction, because like I really was like, I choked up a bit when I saw that Kirby Air Ride teaser. But I'll save that for a later video as well. But yeah, for the hardware, and then I guess we can go over the pricing and pre-orders and all that stuff. So it will be, the Nintendo Switch 2 will be released on June 5th, which is like 2 months away. If anything, that's a little bit closer than the first teaser trailer and this presentation. And then also we'll be MSRPing for $450 here in the States, and then there will be a bundle for $499.99, which comes in with the pack-in digital edition of Mario Kart World. And that actually gives you $30 off Mario Kart World, and that's the edition, that's the bundle I'm gonna be getting. And pre-orders go up April 9th. I don't know the full details yet and which list of retailers will be accepting pre-orders. Best Buy, Walmart, GameStop are your best bet. I think I saw something on Twitter from GameStop's official account that they're gonna be setting up for pre-orders soon. But yeah, so pre-orders go up April 9th. The console releases June 5th. Base MSRP $449. Oh, and then another thing I forgot to talk about was, so there's gonna be storage space of 256 gigs of data, and I think I left out a few details as well. It was a info packed direct. That 1 hour, even though it went on for an hour, like there was something every 30 seconds. I feel like I'm forgetting something important. Oh well, it's like almost 1 in the morning and I gotta go to work tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really excited. Pre-order for me day one. There was some controversies with pricing and shit like that, but I'm buying it regardless, and I'm sure most of the people who have, and I am like taken aback by like the high pricing of some of this stuff, but I think it's like they're riding high. Oh, that's what I was gonna mention. So I think it's just that they're riding high off of the Switch one, because it's like the third best selling console of all time and climbing. But also hopefully what happens is what will happen with the 3DS, where like they try to overcharge for the console, and then like a year or like a couple months later they got a slap by reality and they had to drop the price. Unfortunately, there's dumbasses like myself who will buy anything from Nintendo regardless. So sorry about that, guys. You're gonna have to wait for the price drop a little bit longer, because I need that Switch too. If you have any comments on the hardware itself, or if anything I missed out on, please leave it in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you very much and have a good one.